likes him picking the outside. We saw what happened to Brad Keselowski.
Problems in turn number 1. Austin Dillon's involved.
Donny Lia, I think the 07 goes around.
You get turned around here as quick as you can.
Chris Jones just maybe skint the, you see the right front damage to Austin Dillon's truck.
That's a lot of damage on that truck.
Right.
There's 2 other trucks that were involved down there. Austin Dillon being one of them. Bringing out our second caution.
There's Grandpa Richard Childress overseeing the event here. Austin got squeezed.
This started way back here at almost at the start-finish line. You see the 07 of Donny Lia forces the 21 of Jake Crum into the outside wall. Then it turns Donny sideways. Austin, with nowhere to go, makes contact. Look at Ty Bodine, our point leader, just get by the 3 of Austin Dillon.
Oh, and then Austin gets hit again.
That's Chris Jones, the 87, just knocks that front fascia off.
Now watch this. Donny Lia just does not give Crum any room at all. It squeezes him in the outside wall. And watch how hard Austin hits him. Boom.
Straightens it back out.
I'm not sure that maybe Donny Lia didn't receive the least amount of damage of all the trucks, and he's the one that caused that mess.
And Donny Lia and Jake Crum are teammates at S&S Greenlight Racing.
Things happen fast around this racetrack.
Kyle Busch, you heard him grab third gear even before he got to turn number 1.
He wanted to make sure he had plenty of options, get that thing down on a lower gear, and if he needs to make a move in a hurry, he would have the power to do it. I love that move by Kyle Busch.
Here's Donny, just squeezes Jake up in the outside wall. Jake could not have gone any higher.
Well, you're right.
He could have got on top of the wall, I guess. So maybe he could have gone a little higher.
Look at these guys doing a great job. We heard Kyle Busch downshifting. Ty Bodine just snaking his way through. Chris Jones down on the bottom just couldn't seeming like get his truck over to the left far enough, and added insult to injury by hitting Austin Dillon again.
Danny Stockman, the crew chief for Austin Dillon. Those guys have worked extremely hard on the front of this truck already today, and it looks like they're going to have to go back to work, right?
Well, and that's part of the concern, Rick. Whenever you have those repairs like they did earlier today, sometimes you got to use duct tape and all kinds of different things. So they're not sure what kind of damage they're going to face here. But in order to try to stay on the lead lap, they're going to do double pit stops. As they come in this time, they'll work just on the right side. They'll not put any fuel in it. And Austin now sees his sign, pulls in. There's a good bit of fender missing on the right front, and the nose piece is completely gone there. Now, the other thing is the input for the brakes may have to be removed. So they're talking it over on the radio, making a track bar adjustment, going up 1.5 rounds there. No fuel this time, right side work only. They'll come back to work on the left side after they go around, but they got to stay on the lead lap.
Remember, Austin has a string of 8 top 10 finishes in a row coming into this race here.
I don't believe he's going to be able to have another one, Phil. That thing's tore up pretty good.